What's up, guys? Alright, so this review that we have right here is for the HEZEN Vengeance rocket launcher. It's a legendary rocket that can be attained through the raid on the Vault of Glass. Right off the bat, you can tell it has solar damage to it. I really like this rocket launcher. This is on my backup account. I don't like it as much as the Gallahorn, but the reason I would use it over the Gallahorn if I did have one is because it's not an exotic, and I already have my Mythoclast, which I will live and die by. Even if it's nerfed or buffed, I will still use that gun. So, anyways, let's get into some of the perks we have here. We have Hard Launch, which increases more velocity and blast radius. Personally, I already feel like those stats are high enough. If you were to put that on, it does nerf the stability of it by quite a bit, of half of the normal rating. So here we have Smart Drift Control, which barely increases stability and it knocks down the velocity a little bit. It's not a whole lot, but just not something that I use personally. Another nice feature to it is Tripod. This weapon can hold 3 in the chamber, which is really nice. You also have Heavy Payload. This perk would basically just give you the maximum blast radius, which is really not that far off from where it begins with. So I personally don't use that. It really hurts the reload speed. There's also Javelin, which increases the warhead velocity. I don't think this thing is slow, like whenever it comes out the barrel. But I have had situations where I've been playing on Mars. I go to shoot an enemy from about 100 feet away, maybe 150, and by the time I shoot the rocket, they can just dodge on by it. To me, I'd much rather have the reload being maxed out than the velocity being increased by that little of amount. So the last one here is Flared Magwell. Reload this weapon even faster. It's all maxed out. Personally, I like this setup for me with what I use the most. It shoots and reloads very quickly, especially compared to my Oracle Z11 that's on my other account. You'll see that review up here shortly. Like I said, I'm just going to bang out reviews today of all the weapons, that way you guys can check them all out while I'm offline. Next perk we have here, the MIRV Mini. Rockets fired from this weapon split into several smaller shells upon detonating. So this kind of has the cluster, kind of like the Wolfpack round for the Gallahorn, but the Gallahorn has the bonus where, of course, it tracks your enemies and it just kicks a little more ass than this thing does. So last perk we have, other than upgrade damage, is the Oracle Disruptor. This is actually for the Vault of Glass. Deals bonus damage to oracles inside of the vault. So that's a pretty nice perk whenever you're playing on hard mode and you're running out of ammo for your primary or secondary. You need to pull out the big gun, go decide to shoot an oracle, and that's what you gotta use, you know? Alright, so let's test fire this thing, show you guys the cluster fuck that it leaves behind. Takes out all those guys in one shot. I'll show you the reload. If I had more ammo, I'd show you the reload speed, I guess. Get down here, pop a few in this dude. See if we got any heavy down here. Of course not, right when I need it. But yeah, this gun actually shoots fairly well. I'll give you a longer range distance shot if I can actually find some damn enemies around here. I guess I decided not to spawn. Alright, here we go. So I see heavy down there, and we'll test this out right afterwards. So this is a far long range shot. So you're going to see the velocity on this and the blast warhead radius from the initial impact. So we're going to shoot right in that gap between the two of them. So it didn't even take 2 seconds to hit. Took out all two of them. You can see where the rockets were in that little circle over there. So you can see the area of the spread on it, which is fairly nice. So you got that entire area is going to be dealing damage too. Now, it's not as much as the initial impact of physically hitting with the initial shot of the first rocket, but I'm not going to complain whenever the rocket's, you know, doing a little extra damage for me when I need it to. So as you can see, that side cluster hit that Vandal over here. If I can find him. And I guess he died, so did some nice work. Here's the reload speed for you guys. another one at that wall, so you can see the area again. And here's the reload one more time, that way you can check out how quick this thing is. You're already shooting. Rate of fire on this thing kind of sucks. You do have to wait a little bit in between shots. Otherwise, I really don't mind it too much. I think it's a great rocket. Like I said, I use it as my main one on my back account. My other one's the Steel Oracle, is the 11. The only benefit that I find over that compared to this, for me personally, would be just the fact that it has early detonation on my Oracle. And if this one had it, or even had the Wolfpack round, which I'm pretty sure might be exclusive to Gallahorn, it'd make this rocket launcher that much better, and it would probably be the #1 rocket in the game, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So, finish off with some little sniping here. Just pop a few in these guys. Nothing crazy here. But yeah, that's the HEZEN Vengeance. That is the gun you can get from the Ray on the Vault of Glass. Like I said, mine has solar damage to it. Has 3 in the clip that you can hold, maximum of 8 overall, and the entire gun, which is a hell of a lot nicer than most rockets. So yeah, if you want to check it out, go for it. Great rocket launcher to use. Alright guys, catch you